So I'll be traveling to Texas very soon, and I want to make some clothes. I already started making a top. I already starting the first row. This is the number of chains. So this project has 2 rectangular panels that are connected on the front and back, leaving space for the neckline and arms. And pretty simple. Well, for my size, I'm chaining 168, and the first row is skip 1, 3 double crochet in the next 3 chains, skip 1, but as you skip you also have to chain 1, and so on. And I'm using 2.5 crochet hook in this very thin yarn. I'm gonna use 2 strings at the same time, like this, make it a bit thicker. Anyway, if you are a different size, use different crochet hook or different yarn, let me write in the comments and I can tell you how to do it for yourself. Because if you don't use the same yarn as me, it might gonna look completely different, but not unwearable. So if you use a different crochet hook or different yarn, you're a different size than me, please let me know and I can help you to adapt the pattern to yourself. But I am extra small, so for me, I need 168 chains. And this is how the first row looks so far. And this is how row 1 looks like. I'm showing you the right side. For row 2, we chain 1, and here in this gap we do 1 single crochet. We skip this 3 double crochet and move on to the next gap. Here we do 7 double crochet, so it's gonna end up looking like a fan. Here we do 1 single crochet, 7 double crochet, and so on until the end. And it should end with 1 single crochet. And that's row 2. this is how the second row looks like. As you can see, these shells. Well, for now, it's gonna get a bit more interesting. We turn around, and we're gonna chain 3. That is gonna be considered a double crochet. I mean, I'm gonna keep looking at the pattern too because I did not memorize it. Yeah, chain 3, that is gonna be the double crochet. And here we're gonna need to find, we're gonna count 1 2 3 double crochet, and we're gonna find the fourth, the one in the middle. There is where the single crochet is gonna go, but until we reach that, we're gonna chain 3. So chain 3 here is gonna be the double crochet, chain 3, there's gonna be the gap, 1 single crochet, chain 3. Here where is the single crochet stitch, on top of it we do a double crochet, and so on. So after almost 2 days of work, we end up with this. This should look something like this. As you can see, it's quite pretty, it's flowy, it wraps around my hand easily. That's why I love working with this yarn, because it's just perfect. Anyway, I did make some mistakes. So when you chain for your size, you have to do multiples by 8. And my cat won't stop chewing on my laptop screen. Stop, it's expensive. Anyway, multiple of 8, and then you chain 6, which they're gonna be skipped. Stop it, stop chewing my laptop, stop. And then you start working. Another mistake that I made is here, instead of 8 rows of this everything, I made 10. So here are 10, 8, 8, 8, and I'm gonna have to make 8 again. Because apparently for my size, from the shoulder to neckline, but the pattern also have to cover half of your torso, front and back, and connect on the sides, here, front and back. Because you work only 2 panels. So for me, I need 50 rows. So I'm gonna do 2 identical panels and see how it's gonna end. And another mistake that I kept doing is this interval of double crochet, single crochet, I kept mixing them up. But eventually I start to get the hang of it. So it doesn't matter how you can mix them up. You can make like shell 1, the next 4, 5, however you want the pattern to be. See, it doesn't have to be a specific way. You can make 5 of the simple rows in the next shell, or maybe on top of each other the shells, however you like. It's not written in stone. It just has to be the right number of chains to be in one go around the shoulder, to be long enough, and also just to make enough rows to cover up. That's all. So I finished both panels. This is how it looks like, as you can see. When I try it on, it's a bit too short. So to solve this issue, I decided to connect the sides and start doing the stitches exactly the same way, but down. You can see. Let me hold it properly. Okay. I wanted this one to be like a deep V neckline on the front and the back, but apparently something did not go as well, and now it's like really high up. But I don't mind that. I really don't mind. But for the length for the top, to don't be too short, I'm just gonna do, as you can see, the stitch exactly the same way we work here, we work down. And you know what is the great part? The more you work, you can even turn it into a dress. And for the sleeves, I'm just gonna leave it like this because on the front and the back is very modest. So I don't need to cover the arms. It's like really high up, the chest is not visible, nothing. So here, I'm gonna leave like this, a very generous armholes. You know what? Actually, I think I love it. Now that it is on the camera, I actually love it. Perfect. You know what? Maybe I actually make here a shirt collar. Would it look cool? Yeah. Anyway, see you a bit later. So this is a top. I'm pretty sure this is a decent length for hot weather like summer or spring, but you can make even more rows. And what I love about this pattern, the more you work, you can even turn it into a dress. Like if you have small hips like that, let me show you. You can just keep working. If you have like bigger hips, you can just make increases here on the sides to be more invisible. But I think it's done. What do you think? Please tell me, should I make it a bit longer? But I don't think I need, because I strongly believe here it's very modest. Like in the back, it's exactly the same. I think it's very modest. My shoulders are covered. I'm pretty sure it can be absolutely a crop top. I really love these details here and also the sleeves. So I was thinking about making a collar here, but you know what? It might be too much. There are these beautiful designs here in the middle. So I'll say this is the first item I made for my trip in Texas. And I think it's perfect.